This is for educational and entertainment purposes only.
Hello, and welcome to the Think Tank, where we use critical thinking, deductive reasoning, and just a pinch of common sense to draw unbiased logical conclusions. Today we're here to discuss why Donald J. Trump wanted to sue the Department of Justice for investigating him, which is lunacy. But here's the thing, right? If I'm caught up, God forbid, won't happen, got to put that in the universe, right? If I'm caught up and the Department of Justice investigates me for something and I'm innocent because I'm a good guy, I'm a law-abiding citizen, and so I get off. If I sued, if everyone that's ever been accused of anything and found innocent sued, everyone has ever been innocent sued, though, this country would be broke trying to pay all that off. So why did Donald Trump set a new precedence? Precedence is basically, this is what happens. If this occurs, this happens. Look into history. This is the ramifications of said actions. This is what happens when you do something. This is historically what happens. It's a precedence. He sets a precedence. And now his oligarchy friends are subject to investigation because, I don't know, maybe some of them are criminals. Maybe, just maybe. Covering up Epstein files, not exposing them, names in them, God forbid, worse. If his oligarchy friends are prosecuted, the precedence is now set that they can sue for it. This will cause prosecutors to proceed with skepticism every time they approach one of Trump's friends, oligarchs, oil companies, or whatever. Hey, everybody, this is your boy Leo. You know me. I've been doing commercials for 15 years, television commercials, radio ads, billboards. Now I'm trying to step it into the big leagues. I want to be an independent filmmaker. I've got the degrees, I've got the experience, and I need your help to make my first independent film, Garot. So Garot is Boys in the Hood meets Clue. So these dudes from Brooklyn is trying to buy their drugs to supply the hood. So they go to the mafia stronghold and they purchase their drugs, but one of them turns up dead. And now there's a race to find out who did it. The Godfather's going to send in his hit squad, Squadra Assassina, to take them out. They don't figure out who did it because somebody died on his turf and he's not happy and he can't have stuff like that happening in his business. So please, if you want to show support, my Kickstarter campaign is down in the description box. This lawsuit that Trump has done for millions of dollars against the Department of Justice for investigating him is not just about the money for him, but protecting the people around him. Trump knows that if prosecutors are going to possibly lose, especially if he has control of the Supreme Court, and it goes all the way to the Supreme Court in defense, because he'll lose at the federal level, he'll lose at the appellate level. The appellate level is, I'm not a law, it's not my specialty. I just like to read. So the appellate courts, what they do is that's where you go to appeal a decision. Now, you can't appeal a decision for getting the case wrong. You have to find a technicality. So just because or present new evidence. So you can't be like, like Ghislaine Maxwell, I just think it's wrong. You have to say something was procedurally incorrect. I wasn't presented an opportunity to give this witness. So there was a flaw in the procedure or new evidence. Yo, look what we found, Your Honor. This is not true. Boom, check this out. Without these two things occurring, there's no appeal. But so you lose at the federal level, regular court. You go to the appellate court, and you lose the appeal. Then you wind up in the Supreme Court, and Trump wins most of those cases. Those are his people's. He plays half the damn bench. So that happens. Now he wins at the Supreme Court, or one of his oligarchy friends wins there, and they get to turn around and sue. So now the Department of Justice is put in a position where it's got ramifications for even pursuing Trump's friends. This puts another layer of protection around Trump and his team. That's the real reason he wants that money. I mean, of course, there's the grift. Of course, he's trying to steal, make money any way he can. But outside of the grift, that is the real reason he wants the Department of Justice not be able to press charges, or wants to punish the Department of Justice for pressing charges. It's to put a layer, a shield around him and his oligarchy friends as he rips this land dry of all of our fortunes, which we are the most fortunate country on the planet. If you look at math, now I'm not an economist, but even our weakest states are doing better than some of the top 5 countries in the world. This is LC signing out.